RTO here. Welcome to part 2 of the nuts and bolts of RTO. The shows that I am doing while I am moving to put something on the channel. So today I'm going to explain how we start an album ranking. So what happens is, when I started this channel in May, I made a huge list of bands that I think that we should rank on the channel. So I've got a list somewhere on the computer of all the bands that I mentioned. Plus we have ones that you guys tell us about. So basically, if you say, will you do so and so, it's usually done within 2 or 3 weeks of you asking. So first thing I do is go on to the website, check how many official studio albums each artist has had. Second thing is if I've got them, that's fine. If they haven't, I have to locate them. 99.9% of the time they are on Spotify, but if not, I will find them on YouTube. But the example I'm going to use today is Fish. Many moons ago, I listened to all the Fish albums again. Or did I do it before I started this book? I've got a book here. And this is where all the rankings go when I'm listening to them. It's all done in pencil. Just see if I can find... No, I can't find Fish. So basically, you can see that. That's all in pencil, and as I go through a list, I'll listen to the album and go, where shall I put it? And go, yeah, I know where I put it, and that's up and down. So when that green highlight means that they have been transferred into the proper book. Okay, it's all old-fashioned, but it's the easiest way of doing this, so you can keep track of what you're doing. So once they go into this book, this is the ready to rank book, as I call it. So if we have a page here, you can see ones that have got a band's name highlighted, which means they've been done and they're on the system, and the ones that haven't are bands that were waiting to go. As you can see there, we have got the ZZ, if you can see it, ZZ Top we've done, and there's In Excess to do. So I'm going to do that because I don't want you to see what my number one is. So the next process is actually to put like a bit of a script together. So when I'm talking to you, I've got a little bit of a prompt, and I put a few words down about each track. So when I'm talking to you, this is what I'm looking at as a reference. Now this is definitely Fish. At the top in black is usually the name of the track or the album. The red, everything in red, is my little comments. And what I do, I just sit a day or two before and just go through all the tracks again quickly on Spotify and make a few notes. So I've got some bits to say so I can tell you. Now, if we go down up there, that yellow bit is usually my favourite track off the album. So that's what I do, is highlight it in yellow, and then so I know, prompts me. I know it's my favourite track, but when you're doing this, you know which ones to say. And normally at the bottom, I'll put the ranking as well, but on this one it hasn't because it's halfway down the thing. So what I do then is, after I've done the show, we have to put the number in the thing and pull the album covers in. Well, the album covers are always in a cover because I put a file and I pull all the covers in, and I sort of, once I get into the file, I number them how I'm going to rank them. So when they appear in on my studio thing, I'll see if I can show you my what I use. Just bear with me for 10 seconds. Right, okay. This is the video suite. Oh dear, not very good on the camera, am I? Yeah, that's the video suite I use. I can't do it now, but up in here usually appears all the album covers. So I do, when I'm doing it, I just basically, I'll talk while I put my camera back. Yeah, so basically what I do is pull them all in, size them all up, edit it, make the sound alright, add any colour, whatever you to it to make it look good. We've had a couple of videos where we've had to totally re-edit. Whereas remember when I was doing I lost total all failure, power went, so I had to sort of clip that together. And I did one recently where I had to sort of stop and start again because there was some corruption. But you know, sometimes it doesn't go right, and there's sometimes where I do make an absolute gaffe and forget to tell you what year it was, name of the album. I mean, I'm only human, especially when I'm doing the marathons. You know, when you're doing 20 odd albums, you do sometimes forget. So that's why now and again you'll get the name of the album or what year it come out or the number will just appear. Then I'll just basically load it up onto YouTube. I'll put your little playlist in of some of my favourite songs from the albums, so it gives you a rough idea and something else to listen to when you've watched the show. So that's how that one works, which is pretty cool. Part 3 will be, I can't remember it. Oh damn silly about me. Right, let's find it. I did it in my little list, I forgot to put it up. Got 3,000 things here going on. Right, here we go. Yes, so part 3 is all about retro ranking and where I get my music from. So that's tomorrow's show. Hopefully I'll be back on air very shortly. So until then, ta-ta.